we go. Alright, so I'm making my character now.
All right.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
I see you.
You are a dead man.
I think
You can run, but you cannot
You are
hide.
marked.
You
Good
can
enough.
run, but you cannot hide.
race. Are we all humans?
I'm back.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Making my
He's
character.
making a character,
Oh, okay.
and you're going to be famous.
You know what we should have did? We should have had common last names.
Now you tell us. You have a weird last name, though. I don't want that last name.
You guys can make new characters and have my last name.
Very kind of you.
It's not like we have any skills that we don't want to lose.
I never want to lose.
Sure. Attributes? Oh man. What do I want? What do we need?
Nothing in intelligence. Willpower depends. If you're major, then you want it all in willpower. If you're not major, then you barely
Willpower
use
lets you carry
willpower.
lots.
So like having a decent amount, but right off the bat, I went 17, 17, 17, 12, 12. But because the skill cap's so high on the server, intelligence is useless. So just don't use it.
You mean intellect?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay, so that should be good there then. What do you guys need for crafting skills or something I should focus on that you don't already have?
There's lots of stuff we don't have, but with the points we have, there'll be lots of overlap because we'll be able to do. We'll each be able to be almost like a jack of all trades.
Wait, so 1 second. I am what? I think I'm a slabbard. And so what I do is I always put 30 artisan, then 25 or whatever it is, however many you can put into construction, just because construction is always a pain to level up. So it makes it easier on me. But it depends, right? Because do you want to do like hunting or farming or whatever you want to do?
Okay, I see. So artisan, okay, I see what we're doing here.
Like, I don't know if you know, like, I don't know how much you know about life as feudal, but like,
Almost nothing.
so the skills are in trees, right? And you need the prerequisite to learn the next thing in the tree. And so artisan is the first thing of like four different
Four.
trees, and then 3 of those 4 trees split off again. So artisan's important to get to 60 because you have to have 60 in each, like in the previous skill to get the next one higher. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got some numbers. We'll see. I'll probably may have to want to change it at some point, but I guess getting in and figuring it out is the way to go.
It's just a starting point, so it's not really that crucial. It can always be changed.
And it'll be easier for you to understand what I'm saying when you can look at it yourself once you're in game.
Yeah, I've watched Todd stream a little bit, or Major. Sorry, Todd. I keep doing that.
And we're being live streamed too, by the way. Ghost.
Yeah, to nobody right
Sweet.
now, but it'll happen. Hey, I had like 10 people at one point while I was streaming
Oh,
Valkyrie.
Are you actually live streaming, or are you just gonna post it later?
No, it's live. It'll get posted to YouTube too, though, so. If you don't mind.
Awesome. I don't mind. Mo, do you mind?
You're gonna blur out my face though, right?
I'm not hearing a yes.
Do you have much more food made up, or if not, I
I've
might go.
But I was gonna go fishing again, if anyways. As soon as I can get another campfire up, I can make some. What do you call that? Chicken on a stick.
Chicken on a stick,
What's it called?
fried beast.
Yes, some fried beast.
They should call it chicken on a stick. At least when you're cooking up the white meat. Later
Well, it
on.
looks like drumstick. Here, you want to take that food?
Oh, I was in a. Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna go dig up some good dirt and bring it down to the water.
Hey, look, a tutorial. Oh, it's all reading.
Well, you're
Yay.
welcome to do that if you want. So you're in now?
I'm gonna close the tutorial. How do I skip it?
It's been a long time since I took it. I have no
I
idea.
think you just closed the window.
Okay, I'm out of the tutorial. What do I do?
Press M.
Map. Maps up.
M is for map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Maps up.
So whereabouts are you on the map?
Wait, does he have the updated map?
Well, that's what I want to find out. What
Are
does
there
your map-
rivers? Are there
can look at my
rivers on your
stream.
map?
There are rivers, yes.
Yeah, so I think the game is designed to auto-update the maps now, which is awesome.
Like many rivers?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like a handful
Is-
of.
Is there a big mountain in the southwest, and then from there, the rivers go north and northeast?
Yes, it splits just after the mountain, and then there's a big lake
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the
Okay.
center-ish.
So, see the huge mountain where the river starts?
Yes.
Oh, see the ridge line or like the smaller mountain to the east that's still in the south?
The which now?
The ridge line. It's
Okay.
it's like the smaller mountain,
On the east,
the east.
side? Okay, yeah.
so the southeast, and then if you zoom in on the mountain, do you see those dots of like beige brown on the south, like between the southern coast and the ridge line?
Yeah, that looks like houses and stuff, maybe?
No, to the south of the
Yeah.
south of the mountain.
To the south of the ridge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like little beigeish squares all along there.
Yeah. So see the easternmost beige square there?
Yes, right there, maybe.
Between that, the most eastern one, and the second most eastern one, do you see the little teeny bits of gray?
Yeah, the gray block right there in the middle, yeah. Slightly north.
That's exactly where we are.
Okay, and where am I?
Wherever your little red pointer is on the map.
Just zoom back
oh,
out.
that's
There
not
should
so
be.
bad. I can just, I have to go across the river and then down the coast. Okay.
Yeah, you started the same place I did. It doesn't take too long.
Hey, stupid question. How do I turn my guy?
Press tab.
Ah, there we go.
Tab
Okay.
is your life.
I see.
Yeah, tab switches between mouse mode and or mouse click mode and an actual mouse cursor mode.
Yeah, I see that now. Perfect. My mouse is too sensitive. I'm gonna turn that down. Hang on. There we go.
So all we need now is some more bones, right, for the monument?
Yes, that's all we need. I posted a looking for bones in the trade chat on this for the server Discord. And
Oh, okay.
some dude answered. He was like, "Hey, you're looking for bones?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let me check," and then he just hasn't answered back. So I don't know.
He's just playing with you.
All right,
He goes,
so I'm just gonna go find my
"Hey,
friends.
looking for bones?" I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for some bones." He goes, "Let me check if I have some." I was like, "Okay." He says, "We don't have any." I was like, "All right, thank you." I guess you'd assume that he'd look for bones like before he says anything.
He's just trying to be helpful, but can't.
It's getting dark too. That's gonna be helpful.
You'll be fine. I
Press
see that.
F3. F3 really helps.
Yeah, it shows me the height of the ground and stuff. That's cool.
And also at night it helps you see better.
It gives you a little bit of a warning if you're gonna walk off the cliff.
Am I okay to swim across the water here?
Yep.
Unless you filled your pockets full of rocks.
Am I gonna get eaten by megalodons?
I make no promise.
Maybe I just don't understand the art of fishing, but like I'm not catching anything. It's
No, when you're
sad.
especially when you're low level, it's hard. Like it takes several times between fish. It's not till you get up to like 70 or 80, I think, where it really starts get at a decent level.
Okay. I have 50, so
Even at 100, you don't catch every time.
Looks like you can run for a good long time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So see your bars there in the left?
Yeah.
Or sorry, the right.
Yeah, the yellow one's
left.
stamina.
Yeah. So the upper bar is your soft stamina, and the lower bar is your hard stamina. And then it's the same for your health. The upper is soft. The lower is a hard health.
Okay.
And so like if someone takes away all your soft health, that's blunt damage and it'll knock you out. But if someone takes away all your hard health, that's like piercing and slashing, and you'll die.
Okay.
And then soft stamina regains really fast. You use it like whenever you're just sort of fishing or mining or shoveling, whereas your hard stamina slowly goes down as you continue to move through the day. And the only way to get that back up is to eat and then sit down and regain it by just sitting there.
Oh, okay. Fancy. I'm just running along the coast here.
And so if you press F10, you can customize the layout of your HUD. Like mine would be way different than yours.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll play with that when I start knowing what I need. Cool.
But I guess you probably want to make your way here first before you start doing that.
Well, you know.
It's probably perfectly safe to stand out in the woods at night, playing with your interface.
Yeah.
Not gonna get eaten by bears or anything, right?
I mean, you probably hear them a good long ways away, but they are fast, so who knows?
I think wolves are faster. They just don't eat you quite as quickly.
Yeah, wolves, if you can get to the water or something, won't be able to get you, but, you know, they'll try.
Oh, the maps aren't small, eh?
No, it's a pretty big map. It makes it feel a lot cooler when you're like riding around from settlement to settlement.
So you guys have a horse waiting for me? Is that what this is?
Well, even if we did, you'd have to learn to ride it.
Right.
What's the
Well, unless it
bottom
wasn't
bar?
a
Is that
war horse,
my
a regular
XP?
one.
The green one is XP or?
That's your food.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's going down and not up. I see.
If your XP is going down, I think you're doing something.
It'd be just like real life. I'm getting
You know what I
dumber.
find funny is how there's a south. We were thinking of putting South Point something there or south. There's a South Point, and then there's a South Point Trading Center or South Point Trading Co. All using the same name.
We should have called it like Northridge.
We could.
Southwesterland.
No, Northwest, because we're in the Southeast. How funny would that be? Just confuse people. Send them to the completely wrong corner of the map.
And we'll just tell people, oh, we're not good with directions, sorry.
Wait, you're telling me that I've had the map upside down this whole time?
Just tell them that we're from Australia, so the compass is backwards.
I'm from Australia. I play with my monitor upside down, so everything looks right side up.
Okay, I'm coming around the corner of the ridge here.
Are you following the water, or?
Yes, I figured that was the safest bet. So is like all the different groups settling on the south here?
No, we're actually lucky enough to be not totally alone, but pretty isolated because no one else has settled down here. It's just because there's not a whole lot of room between the mountain here and the water, but it's the best situation for us because there's a lot of clay which you use for all sorts of buildings. There's a huge mountain which doubtlessly has massive amounts of ores in, and we're right along the water. I'll show you. I'll send you a live map of the map.
Yeah, I'm pretty close now.
I was just going to go put a torch on and come down to the water.
The date is wrong. It's not August anymore. So there's like in-game calendar. Do we get snow?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
So we should probably try to be ready before too long here.
Before
Yeah,
then,
because crops don't grow.
everyone goes out hunting for people.
And how long are seasons, roughly?
What
Just
is it?
curious.
Winter's probably like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's about, a season is about 10 days, I think.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 weeks.
Not quite.
Okay.
Because eight days in game is a 1 day in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just about in line with the first tan patch.
You'll see the clay on the ground. It'll be this huge patch of like brownish mud.
That's what the tan thing is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a clay deposit, which are really important. That's why we settled so close to them. And why this spot was so good. And we're surprised that no one took it.
So I should just build my house right here on top of the clay?
You can't do that. It gets against the server rules. That's why we built it over here instead.
What are they gonna do, kick me out?
Yes, they would delete your claim and kick you out because it's such a valuable resource, and there's a limited amount of it on the server.
Oh yeah, no.
They don't want people just plopping down claims on it.
I'm not actually a
Just
jerk.
because, No, I know, but there are people that, like, say it's me and Major, we would get you to go build a claim on top of it, so that only us, like, only we could have it, and no one else could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, not even necessarily you playing, just you putting a claim there so no one else can use it.
Yeah, I know. There's people suck everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm coming up on the gray patch. I still see trees. I see a fire. Is that you guys?
I have a fire. Go.
I have one.
Well, we both have one.
I see a little
so.
stand of log thingies. Looks like a
Yeah. Found me.
monument.
You see me cooking?
Aurelian Elmcrest. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's me.
I can come and coup de grace
Major's
you.
name is Mo.
It says I can coup de
Huh?
grace you.
Only if you have a weapon,
My hands are weapons, aren't they?
I guess.
You have a 10-foot pole.
It's for smacking.
You didn't put your clothes on that they gave you.
I have clothes.
Press I.
You would if you put them on. Put them.
Did I just throw them on the ground? Yes. How do I pick that up?
Point the little white dot at it and press, and then you can either right click on it or press E if that's the default.
You pull back in your inventory and you have to press T to open up your sort of person menu.
I tried
I
clicking,
do-
dragging it onto the puppet on the left side there.
Yeah, you can click and drag or just double click.
There you go. You're clothed now, and you can toggle your view with C, or with V. You can look around.
Looks like I have a little bit of bread or something here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they give you a little bit of starter food.
I realized herring is the bad food. It only gives you one.
That's what I'm getting, isn't it?
No,
Bad
I-
food?
I got
Oh,
some
okay.
salmon too. I'll give
So
pockets here some food as well.
when you right click, it brings up the menu for the different actions you can take. The
Right
first thing that pops up at the top, it shows what the default action is for whatever you're looking at.
Okay.
If you right click on any other ability, it will make that the default.
Okay.
It's really handy when doing stuff like
Digging
shoveling.
or- Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got 5 fried salmon. That'll be good.
I'm giving you that just to keep your food up. So once it gets a little bit lower, you'll pop one of those and it'll go back up a bit.
So they have a value, so I kind of want to keep it around 100, or?
Mine's at 12 right now. It doesn't really affect you until it gets really low. It'll start sapping away your health. But you know, it's all right to leave to just go down. It's just you want it high when you want to regain your stamina or when you want to regain health.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is make some tools.
Do I have to get invited to your clan or something?
Oh yeah, we'll have to invite him.
We have to.
I can do that right here from my menu. I don't even have to go to the monument.
Aha, I already did.
Oh man, oh you can do that? Good.
Yeah, you just point at somebody and... Oh, you can do it from the player menu now, that's right.
That's what I was gonna do. That's what I did with you too.
So all I can do is deconstruct the monument. I won't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. So what you're going to want to do to make tools, you're going to need branches. So you can go to any tree and snap off branches. You'll need plant fiber, which you get from the grassy areas. Gather plant fiber. And you're going to need...
Stone, which goes from
Flint.
rock. You have to go to rock patches to grab that stuff. And
Like-
okay, so right click on a tree. It'll give you a menu. Go to Nature's Lore, and then snap off branch, you'll click it, and then it'll say, do you want to produce, which gives you 1, or mass produce, which will produce until you want to leave. So you do mass produce, you'll get like, I don't know.
And escape will just cancel an action.
How
You
many
get
do I
however
want?
many you want. I normally get like 10 or so off the beginning, because then that lets you make, most of the beginning tools.
Excellent. So once we're all tired of this game, you guys are gonna come join me in Eve, right? This is me recruiting you guys, just so you know.
Oh, that's what your plan is.
It's an elaborate secret plan that I just let out of the bag.
I think you misspoke. You meant Arc, right?
Yes, that's what I meant. Actually, that is coming. We need more people. So
Well, I'm sure Toast will come and play with us. And Dyston might if he buys the game. He's just waiting for a sale. $70 is too much for it.
yeah, well, this went on sale, so $20 I had to go for it. Even if I wasn't gonna play it right away, I grabbed it. So I have to find plant fiber somewhere.
So just on the ground, you right click and you'll go,
Gather.
was it artisan or
Found
Uh,
it, yeah.
nature's lore.
nature's lore, and you'll grab plant fiber.
How many of those do I want? Same.
15 or so, because some of the tools use multiple of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the tools only use 1 branch, whereas some of them will use 2 or 3 plant fiber.
I kind of like how the bag isn't in grids, but it gets messy. Holy crap.
Yeah, you'll learn to hate that. Wait till you get to warehouses.
Wait, what does he hate?
Your inventory window where everything's just scattered around.
Oh, yeah. I wish you could organize it better. Like, I hate how you organize it, and then it'll, like, unorganize itself.
Well, and things don't seem to stack automatically all the time.
Because of their,
Quality.
quality. So
But
if
it
you have
lets
a
me
quality,
stack. But it lets me stack them myself.
but that
if you-
ruins the quality.
If you stack it, it averages out the quality.
Oh, oops.
So if you have 10 quality 90 tool, or sorry, 10 quality 90, I don't know, plant fiber, and you have 1 quality 100, it'll make the whole stack like quality 91.
So try not to do that.
Yeah.
And that's what the star is the quality?
Yes. Actually, they upped it. Yeah, the star's the quality, the plus or minus is the amount you have, and then the weight scale is the weight it has in your inventory.
So if you do want to combine stuff, like when you're shoveling dirt where quality doesn't matter, if you press Alt and click on a stack, it'll put all the stacks together.
Okay. Yeah, I just stacked all my plant fibers because I don't think I'm at a point where it matters.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
so
lost.
plant fiber doesn't really matter, but like iron ingots, when you're trying to make really good quality tools and weapons and armor, oh man, people have stacked my iron ingots before, and it's frustrating.
Okay, so I have some materials. Now what?
So you have to go into your inventory and you right click on the branch. The branch is what brings up the menu. Oh wait, did you get your flintstone?
No, I didn't see any flintstones.
Over here to the mine where I'm going, towards the mountain.
Okay, up here. Is that darkish patch I see?
So to your
I
right,
see you right there, yeah.
up the hill a little bit, you'll see stone on the surface. You're right over here.
Right here?
Easier to see in the daylight, obviously.
You'll see the stone here on the ground, right?
This right here, yeah.
These stone tiles that are, showing at the surface, if you right click on them and go to Nature's Lore, you can get sling ammo or useful flintstone.
Okay, I'm getting useful flintstones, so not Fred.
Yes. And then with those flintstones, you'll be able to make shovels, saws, picks.
So you figure 10 of
hatchets.
these would be enough? 5?
The saw I think uses 7 of them, so I'd go with another 15 of those.
15, okay.
Found a bag with some billets in it.
A billet bag. Hey, you want to put those billets in the campfire? We can just store them there.
Was that the logs that I saw earlier? That's what billets are?
So logs are just logs. When you cut down a tree, you get a log. But there is a quantity of wood in that log when you inspect it, and you can take 3 things out of the log, which are building logs, which are used for like big buildings like warehouses and houses and stuff like that. There are boards, which are used in the construction of larger items like what would it be, like trader carts and things like that. And then there are billets, which is the third option, which are used for smaller items. So if you cut down the tree beside you right now, you'd get, what kind of tree is it?
I'm digging rocks. I can't see.
I'll come over there.
It looks like an elm.
So elms, oaks, and maples are the large hardwood trees. So there's hardwood and softwood, which are used for different things. And then depending on the tree, you'll get different amounts of wood out of it. Whereas oaks are the best, elms and maples are the second best for hardwood. And so the most you can get out of an oak is 1,200 wood in the log. And each building log takes 100 wood to make or to cut out. Boards take 20 and boards take 20 and builds take 10.
Jesus, okay.
It's a lot to understand, but like once you get it, it's easy. You know what I mean?
There is a wiki online that's famously inaccurate.
But it still does help a bit.
It does help, and they have started updating it this last patch too. Like horse carts are there; they're mentioned in the carpentry page, but there's no page for it.
So I'm at 50 digging now. Major, do you want to build some kilns and furnaces?
So I probably want to start with a primitive axe, would be my guess.
A shovel, a pick, an axe, I think are the 3 main tools that you'd use.
Hammer.
Yeah, hammer if you want to if you want to do some building and paving and stuff like that.
Is there anywhere in particular you want these things?
No, because we'll eventually destroy them. Just, close to the monument so that not at the edge where we're still building. Just somewhere
I'll
on
put
the
it at the edge of the
area.
pavement here.
Go for it.
So you want what? 1 kiln and a couple furnaces?
2 kilns and 4 furnaces would be the sort of like end goal, so we can start getting the stuff up, and we'll want to make a forge and anvil. I'll come, or I actually, if Pocket here wants to come help you grab clay once he's got his tools going, he could do that, and I'll try to continue to get my digging up so I can dig and search for iron, because I can't what do you call it, inspect or prospect for iron at the moment.
Okay, hammer, pickaxe, axe, shovel, and a saw.
Yep, those should be the starter tools you'll need.
All right, and I can put these in my quick bar, right? Yes.
Yep, you can put them on your body through T.
It's not really, the quick bar is probably not really necessary, because you can, if you bring up your inventory, press T, and you have 4 slots you can equip things to.
Oh, over on the right side, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The top 2 on your back, the other 2 on your waist. Some things can only go in 1 slot.
Yeah, like pickaxes can't go on your waist; they can only go on your back. I've never actually used the hotbar. I find it's not very.
I use
I
it
think-
for the emotes.
Yeah, the emotes, but like none of the tools. Didn't it at one point after the update came out? It started crashing people when they tried to pull something out that they put on their hotbar, like a tool.
No, it was if it was on your back.
Okay, so the
Oh,
saw
gotcha.
can't go on my waist either.
Nope.
But you can just equip it when you need it. But for right now, you probably won't need it very much.
Okay, so I got the other 4 equipped. Now what do you want me to do?
Well, once it's less dark and scary out, we'll go for clay. You could do some shoveling.
Is there a way for me to stop the tutorial from poking up?
I thought once I closed it, it stopped coming up.
It keeps popping up every time I do something new.
Then you just have to do everything.
torch. Where are we? There we are. It looks like us right over there.
Yeah, this is the black of night. Doesn't last very long, but still annoying.
Okay, I'm back at camp. How did you make a torch?
It's another tool you make. It's gonna be daylight in about 10 minutes. So these furnaces, do you want me to put them in like a 2x2 block or in a long line?
Oh, guys, I gotta go now soon.
You want the furnaces in a block or in a long line?
Whatever you think looks better, functions better. Up to you. Major, are you able to access or get into the monument?
No, I just have truck. You're not allowed to leave until you get us more bones. How quickly do you have to go? Do you want to go on a little hunting trip first?
No, I have no time. I'm actually gonna make you the leader right now. So can you access it now?
Hey, I'm the leader. Yes, I can.
Okay, just in case so that you can put bones in if you get some while I'm gone. All right, see you guys.
86
See ya,
bones.
thanks.
Yeah,
See you guys later.
have a good one.
What are you building? Are these furnaces? We're going to.
Yeah, there's 4 furnaces and 2 kilns.
That's what I need to do to help you build these.
If you point at one, it'll tell you what the name of it is. If you right click on it, can you go to construct? Do you get that option?
Yes.
So if you go to construct, then you'll see it'll bring up a window. It shows what we need to put in them.
Okay, so just go gather these things and fill them all up.
Yeah, like water is easy. You just go down to the water and you just gather water.
Okay.
Plant fiber you've already done.
Clay.
Clay we'll wait till it's a little bit lighter out and we'll go.
Okay, well I'll do plant fiber because I know how to do that.
So on your inventory window, at the top of it, there's a couple of numbers, slash between them.
Yeah, that's your capacity.
It's the first one is how much you're carrying. The second one is your capacity. You can actually carry up to double that. But once you're more than half, then you slow down.
Okay.
What is your capacity at?
128.
Not bad.
And so I just put the resources into the box and hit add resources, right?
You have to have a hammer equipped if you want to add them. If you
But I
don't
can
have a
store it
hammer,
there.
you can just put it there and then somebody else can come along.
I think I made a hammer. Yeah, I made a hammer.
If like sometimes if one person's trying to level up that skill, then other people will just go and put resources in and let that person hammer it in because then you get the experience for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll just add them in for now, and then once we're done, we'll hammer it.
But yeah, we're gonna need a lot of plant fiber. The other thing you can do too is 20 plant fiber. If you right click on the plant fiber, you can make it into simple cloth. And then simple cloth will let you make primitive boots.
Okay, well,
Which-
for now, I'm going to fill up some of the buildings.
Yeah. The boots, though, give you a little bit of buff to speed.
So maybe I should make some boots first.
It might not be a bad idea.
Cool. Yeah, no, I woke up with a real sore throat, so talking is exciting. But they're introducing an October's patch. This one coming up, some really cool stuff for new players. So what I was actually hoping is somebody, whether it's you or Christina, has also said she might be willing to come and start as a new player and see what they think while I record and hang out with them. So if you're interested,
So you just want to experiment on me?
yeah, guinea pig.
Yeah.
What I want to see, because there's some stuff coming that might be, it's pretty helpful for new guys.
Well, it needs it.
Oh yeah, this is something they should have had, 8-10 years ago.
Kind of like the horse carts in this game. Finally added.
So I can have characters on multiple servers, right?
Yep.
Because Keelmay wants me to go play with him too.
On the other one, yeah. I kind of figured he would.
So I'll probably do both.
And his server, like his claim, is a little further along, but they still have a lot of construction projects. Whereas our
I'm actually
claim on that
interested
other
because we're super beginnings here. It looks like.
yeah. On the other server, like the claim I'm in, like everything's built up now. Like we got a few projects, but like nobody's playing right now. Dead as dead can be. Focus a little more here, maybe, and then Arc will be along shortly.
So you skill up by doing things, not by allocating points.
That's right.
So I'm getting sort of experience to gathering by doing this, right?
Yeah. So if you press L, it brings up your skill tree. At the top of the window, there's 3 tabs. There's skills, stats, and guild. Stats brings up your main skill points. And there's a little diamond beside each of these things. If you click on it, it'll lock it so it won't increase anymore. Or no, click it goes down. Click it again, it locks it. So you can always adjust.
So you can adjust skill points over time. Okay.
Yeah. And then when you go back to skills, there's 3 classes of skills. There's crafting, combat, and miner.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So we have like 1,700 points, right? For each of these. On the other server, you have 600.
So this is like more of a solo player friendly guild or server.
Well, I think it's just it gives you more freedom. Because if you click on any of the skills, it'll show on the right what benefits you get at the different levels.
Okay.
So some skills you're probably only going to want to go to 60, right? And then just get to the ones past it. But others
I see,
it's worth getting.
So for carpentry, I'm at 0 because I haven't actually done any construction for that. Okay. Oh, and then construction, I do have some points. Yay.
I'm just going to log into the other server for a second because one of the guys wants to borrow something. And then I'll come back.
Okay.
Don't destroy everything while I'm gone.
I'll try my best. Interesting. So
At
lots
least it's
of...
daylight now for you. So scary.
Yeah, I'm just gathering... I got boots, I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to keep gathering fiber for now and at least fill up one of those
dumb.
signs.
I hate that when I click on exit instead of disconnect.
Just
So
picking up
October
grass.
19th is when Jackbox Party Pack 4 comes out
October 19th, okay.
for PC.
Yeah, we gotta try that, Unforgotten Realms or whatever. Realms.
Yeah, whenever you have some time. Later today too, if you want. So I discovered last night if you're playing a competitive board game, it's a bad strategy to screw over every opponent on the first turn.
I imagine, yeah.
It was fun. But yeah, it may have backfired on me.
Whoops. So we want to do one of these at a time, or just get them all going?
Well, we're going to want them all built up. Because the big thing with this game is when you're using stuff like this, like they have a durability that decreases all the time. So they're going to get built and rebuilt. I just clicked into the wrong server. I'm good. I'm like, I can hear you harvesting. It's weird. Too many different servers.
I see you standing here.
Yeah, I logged in and then I exited out. I'll be gone in 30 seconds.
Can I steal your torch when you're not paying attention?
Nope. If you knocked me out, then all my stuff would be in a bag beside me. Take it.
I miscounted. I thought the kiln took 20, but it's actually 30.
Well, it's better than when you get a whole bunch of extra that you don't need.
Did I just get bit by a mosquito? Is that what that's telling me?
Yeah, those kind of things. It's mostly just story stuff.
Just some flavor.
But you can get bitten by snakes, which will actually hurt you. And if you get bitten by multiples, you can die.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to eat soon. I'm at 46. Is there no tool that makes gathering plant fibers faster?
No. Plant fiber and flintstone are really annoying. Like when you start slaughtering cows and pigs, you get beef and pork, and you can cook that up easily on a campfire. But you need one flintstone for every beef that you cook or pork. So you need a ton of flintstone in any quantity. Like there have been times where we've had like 1,000 beef that we just tossed on the ground because we had no use for it.
Right, right. Right, well, we'll see. I can see how having more people makes these things go faster.
Yeah. Like this terraforming project on that server is not too bad. We've had some pretty crazy ones. And it's just like all the skills are so interconnected. You need to have construction, carpentry to build some of the things you need to use for other skills. Like you need construction to build a lot of the better stuff for blacksmithing.
Right.
Blacksmiths can make tools for the other groups.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Because on this server here that I'm on right now, I have farming, advanced farming, cooking. I have that tree maxed out. Then I have carpentry and bow crafting. And then my other points I keep shuffling around because we lost all our blacksmiths, so I shuffled some points into blacksmithing. And then we got blacksmiths back, so now I'm shuffling them somewhere else.
Just sitting here gathering some fiber. We need a lot of fiber. This is gonna take forever. I guess, how many kilns did you say it was?
2 kilns, 4 furnaces.
Yeah, so I'll have almost the two kilns with fiber when you get back, probably.
Sweet. Go get some clay.
So, okay, so that's gonna be the 2 fibers. Okay, so we need another 10 per for the furnaces. So I'll get 40 more, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you're building this kind of stuff, the better quality components you put in, the higher the durability is on it, so the longer they last. For these, I don't think we care too much because they're going to get replaced by a bit better units later.
Yeah, well, looks like I'm getting all 22s. I haven't gotten anything else.
It's based on the quality of the square you're on.
Oh, how can I check that?
In the menu, down near the bottom, there's an inspect option. Oh, general action, and then inspect. But I wouldn't worry too much about it, because these are just to get us going. Because once we get up and running, then we'll have bloomeries. Work much better.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
What's that?
Inspecting.
Does it do it instantly, or does the little progress bar come up?
Little progress bar.
Oh, okay. So then.
Oh, no,
that's
it's
something they've
instantly.
changed.
No, it's instantly.
Okay. Because it used to have the progress bar, and they've changed. Phone. No.
There, now I'm getting 29s on occasion.
Oh boy. This has got to be some noob.
You still in the other server?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Bones to come and get this sword.
I'm just picking grass. Okay, I'm gonna go AFK for a second. I'm gonna get a drink while this guy picks grass.
Okay. Mr. Black.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Picking fibers. 6 more. Two more. 2 more we go. 1. 2. Perfect.
All right. Need to.
Okay, I'm just gonna put these fibers into the last 4, and then we have all the fiber.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can't just pray home now. Game. Used to be able to just you could pray back to where your home was set. Didn't always work, but it was a nice way to get long distances. But now when you do that, you drop all your stuff.
So do you just randomly spawn into the map?
Well, when you start, like normally, like this is just if you're like, because I went over to a different settlement to take this sword over to Bones. If I wanted to come home before, I could just pray, and it would put me right back at my house. Now, if you pray, it'll put me at the house, but I'll drop all my stuff. I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're still on the other server. That makes sense, Kate.
Yeah.
When you log back in, it just brings you back where you logged out.
Yep. Unless you log out on somebody else's claim, then it will put you back. It will put you back just off the claim.
Okay, I'm gonna get water.
Oh, so this
You don't
guy is
need-
a super noob.
So 20 each of those, so that's 40. So I need 60 water. So we need 60 water total.
Is that what we need?
Yeah. 20 for each of the kilns and 5 for the forges.
When you said you're going for water, I thought you were going to get a drink.
No, I already did that. I got it sitting right there.
I know, that's what I was wondering about. Hopefully I can get back in the server. It looks like the server's full.
Uh-oh.
It's usually not a big deal. You just keep spamming it a few times to get in. There's no queuing system. Kind of sucks. On our other server there, when they do their market day, so everybody wants to come to market day. So the server's full. What they'll do is they reset the server before market day. And there's this giant rush of people trying to spawn in. Player list, I've seen like 80 people online at a time.
Awesome. Oh, water goes a little bit faster, eh?
Does it? They do. The server admins can control the speed of that.
Does water have a food value?
No. It's merely just a another resource.
It looks like we're gonna need a lot of clay, eh?
Yep. Clay is used for a lot of. It's one of the more important resources. And then once we get furnaces and stuff, then we're going to need some iron.
Alright, 17 more water. And then we'll have all the water too.
Hopefully I'll get in here right away. Well, Toast said there's a lot of Europeans playing on this server, so this is like prime time for them, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But we had this problem on the other server for a while. Right from like about 3 o'clock till about 11 o'clock our time. Every day, the server was full.
He's still trying to get in?
Yeah. The problem is it kicks you back to the main menu, so you have to do the whole reload thing, and then at the end, it either lets you in or the server kicks you.
Boo. Yeah,
But if you just want to keep grinding, if you ever have that problem, just keep doing it. Never taken more than about 8 or 10 times to get in.
Alright, I'm putting the water in.
Well, attempt number 3 failed.
$1,200 clay is what we're gonna need.
That's not that bad. Like I can carry 270 clay right now. everything's relative.
I suppose, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna run over there. I just gather it with what, shovel?
This shovel, yeah.
I'll head over there, I think.
You could use the pick, because in theory the pick, when you're doing it gets you more per block of clay. But then when the mine caves in, it replaces it with like low quality dirt.
Okay, so you're better doing the shovel.
Shovel is better for long term. There's that clay deposit will go all the way down to the water. So we have lots of.
Is it the quality thing as well here?
Yeah, well, unless we get lucky, it's probably just quality.
Quality 100.
Really? For clay?
That's what it says.
Holy cow. Awesome. Like if you look on the wiki, if you look up, say you look up a kiln on the wiki, it tells you what it needs, and it'll tell you what percentage each of those items contributes to the overall quality. So some things might only contribute 10% to the final quality, so it doesn't really matter what level you put it in.
How do I get my shovel into my hand to use it?
You need to equip it. Is it equipped to your back?
It is, yeah.
Then you're just going to, if you look at the clay, right click on the clay under artisan. You'll want to lower ground level, I think it is.
Okay.
That's the one that basically lets you dig down.
Oh, and that gathers the clay.
Yeah. And if you right click on that, that becomes default. Then you can just press do it. There I am. I made it in. So which clay pit did you go to?
The one to the east.
Okay.
So you get 60 clay at a time too. So that's not gonna be so
Yeah,
bad.
see, that's another thing that server setting. This one's cranked up because on our other server it's 30. So I should drop.
I'm gonna be walking slowly, but that's okay. I'm a little bit overweight.
Yeah, with this game, it's not like Ark. It's like if you're one overweight or you're completely maxed out, it's still the same speed.
Oh, so I should just keep going then?
Yeah, if you're gonna weigh yourself down, you might as well max it out.
Okay, I'll do that the
Yeah.
next one then.
I still have 30. So we don't need any more plant fiber, you said, right?
Nope, plant fiber and water is done, just the clay.
And you made boots.
I did, yep.
I'll make some cloth. Maybe I'll make bandages.
Is it safe to throw things on the ground I don't want to carry? Like my extra sticks and stuff? Or should I hold on to them?
I'm not 100% sure what the server settings are like here, because they'll probably sit there. They will sit there for quite a while, but they could disappear after one day or maybe 2 days in game.
So we have to build storage for them or something?
Yeah, there's not any point to build storage until we get the monument up.
Right.
Anybody can come along and pick it up. One thing we have done, like the first server we played on, is you can make bark boxes from bark, and you just bury them in the ground.
Oh, okay.
You dig down 10 levels, put the bark box in, then you fill it up, and then you can't see the bark box. Then all you have to do is dig down once, so you can see the top of it to open it up.
Yeah, if you have stuff worth storing anyway.
There is furnace. Needed.
Should I be completing them too, or do you want all the skill points for that for now?
You can do it if you want. This is pretty good, like how quickly stats go up here. Construction on that other server goes so slowly. But we did find out that whether you put like one thing in or everything in, when you hammer it in, you get the same amount of experience. So we got to the point where Bard was, when he was building stuff, he was doing like one stone and then hammer it in. One stone, hammer it in.
Just to get the max out of each construction?
Yeah, to get the level up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like the MMO is going to be like that too. It's going to be super grindy. Oh, I got a little bit of clay to get rid of. You may have to hammer all the stuff in more than once.
Just because my skill is too low, or?
It's partly the hammer and partly the skill, because you can only put in so much at a time. But on big projects, you have to do it anyway.
Do the tools break?
Yep. Everything has a durability.
Okay.
Oh, this is only 17 quality clay.
Mine's all 100.
Different tiles will be different qualities. If it varies that much, maybe stick to the lower quality stuff for now.
So we're not wasting it?
Yeah. Where it'll matter is when you make a mold for the anvil out
Okay.
of clay. I think that makes a big difference for the quality.
Should I save the rest? I have 100 more of the good stuff. Do you want to save it, or just use it now?
Yeah, just
Alright, I'll look for lower quality clay then. Sounds like you're out of breath, Todd.
yep.
What are we going to do after these ones?
Thinking we should go try to find something to kill so we can finish off the monument.
I'll need a knife or something for that? Or sling?
Sling is probably the best. And then you made an axe, right?
I did, yeah.
Might make an axe too. It's a good melee weapon in case for when they come up on you, when they start charging you. Is that first killing almost done? Do you know?
It should be almost done with this load, I think. I'll double check it.
Okay, I'm only gonna bring enough for that other kill.
I only carry 180 at a time.
Lightweight. So with things like stone and granite, you can shape it as well. Like you right click on your pick, shape. Like 20 stone will make one shape stone. And when you start making like the big things like the keeps and stuff like that, the one we're building on the other server needs 3,600 shaped granite. 20 granite for one shape.
Okay, we need another 80 clay in the first kiln.
I got a good load coming here. Not for everything, but
Is it enough for everything, or do we need one more load?
Wait till I get there and we'll double check. I suspect it's going to be short, but
Yeah, these furnaces look pretty interesting.
the whole blacksmithing thing is kind of cool. It can be pretty mind numbing. Like I know when Toast is doing a lot of blacksmithing, he'll usually put like YouTube on or something.
Just because there's lots of moving things around. We're waiting.
Well, a lot of it is just like you just put it on mass produce and you just wait. We need 95 more. I'll go get it.
Okay, I'll start hammering this one then.
Okay.
This is taking 1 or 2 hits.
It'll take several. Oh, I didn't need the 95 clay because there was already 95 in there. Oh well.
There we go. Now we're both hammering. This one will be done after this one.
No drop. Play it back a bit.
I don't think I can finish this one. I don't have a high enough skill, maybe.
What is it? When you go back in there, is there still goods there? It could be you're
Yes.
too close. You might need to back away.
Oh, maybe, okay.
If you're standing on the square that it's on, it won't let you.
That might be it. I backed up. We'll see how it works. There we go. That's better.
So to make a sling, I think you need 1 branch and like 10 plant fiber.
Yeah, 1 branch, 10 plant fiber.
And then to get sling ammo, you just go to the rock like where you go for flint and just choose search for sling ammo. Dead.
Okay. Seems to be a game where you spend a lot of time waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, like some stuff is worse than others, for sure. That's why, like, once you, like, on a server like this, it's just recently reset. You tend to have a lot of people just, nose down, get their settlements built. And once the basics get done, then people start heading out and role playing with other people. I need food. Man, better quality food. Did you get some sling ammo yet?
No, I'm gonna go do that next. I built the sling now, though.
Good. So the sling you put on your belt, and then you put the ammo on your belt, and it looks like a little pouch.
Okay, so I have to replace my axe, is what you're saying?
Yeah. You can move the axe up to one of your shoulder slots, so you can still use it as a melee weapon.
Now, where was that stone? Let's see. Towards the mountain.
Yes. Mountain's that big tall thing?
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, I know. I think I went because I don't remember being that far. There it is. How many do you think I need?
If you do like mass produce, I think you get like 50 or 60. Probably.
I got
Easy
40.
enough. 40? Yeah. You can do it one more time if you want. I think I have like 7. I guess before we go hunting, I think you should
Practice?
practice a little bit. Seeing as how you've never done combat before in here.
Never done anything.
Well, you gathered some water, plant fiber, clay.
Okay, I've got 80. That should be good to start.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. We can just use like a 3 or something to shoot at. So R puts you in combat mode,
Okay.
and then unless you've the quick slots, 1, 2, 3, 4 should be the 4 points. Yeah, you got your sling out there. So when you get your sling out, you want to hold the button down, and then you actually start to see the sling swing above your head. Once it starts spinning above your head, then you can actually throw. Let's let go. You won't actually hit the tree. Like, you won't make any noise when you hit it, but...
Okay.
And then for any kind of melee weapons, like when you walk up to somebody, you'll see little arrows appear to the sides or above and below. It shows which way you're going to attack from.
Okay, and looks like it's basically whatever arrow you're hitting and type of thing, or mouse movement.
Yeah. and that shows what side they're going to attack from. Be very mindful of your stamina, especially when you're fighting other people. You don't want to,
Run out while fighting.
yeah.
All right, so we go hunting.
Yeah. Press R to get out of the combat mode. So yeah, if you equip the weapon and then go out of combat mode, when you go back into combat mode, it will automatically equip that weapon.
Okay, cool.
If you're still in first person perspective, you can press the C key to end that. It automatically switches you to first person when you're using ranged weapon.
Okay.
So I don't know which way to go. Well,
We just gotta find wildlife.
yeah. There's our neighbors.
Do we have any binoculars?
No. They didn't really have much of those back in the day.
Can we invent them?
I wish. Maybe we'll head the other way. Well, maybe we'll head the other way because there's less people there.
Less people? Okay. And sort of up the mountain here.
Thinking maybe,
Are there like chickens and stuff?
you won't find chickens just wandering around. You have to set traps so you can catch chickens that way. There will be grouse, rabbits, wolves generally come in packs of 2 or 3.
So that's bad. We probably don't want a wolf.
No. And if you find like a deer or a moose, there's usually a mate with it.
So you get attacked by both of them.
Well, hopefully they're far enough apart that it won't happen. It's also much easier to find wildlife in the winter.
Oh, so much green, yeah.
Well, they just seem to spawn more. You can also try to tame like horses and pigs and cows. You just need to have apples in your inventory. You kind of sneak up behind them and feed them apple. Eeky. Kind of like the
Alright.
horses in Ark. Did I lose you?
I'm just way up top. I see
Oh,
you
there you
coming.
are. Okay.
I figured higher ground might make it easier to see.
Yeah, as long as we know where each other is. Sometimes you can hear them before you can see them. Especially if something has spooked them and they're running. You usually hear them for a ways. Where horses are drooling. Data.
Where did you go? I got stuck on impassable terrain. There you are. Hunting for something to eat. So we're looking for bones? Hey, I heard something
Yeah,
like a
we
bird.
need bones to finish the monument.
I heard something sound like a bird or something.
Did you?
Like a squawking.
Yeah, it's a grouse. Probably won't. I don't know if we get bones off it. If we do, it won't be much, but we'll get some meat off it at least.
Couldn't tell which way it was from, obviously, but it was in this area.
This is some rough ground. Sometimes it doesn't hurt just to inspect the rock. See if there's iron or granite or anything in it.
I think you're over to my right here, right? Yeah, there you are.
The only problem with this ground is if I do encounter a wolf or something, I'm gonna get stuck somewhere. Feel it.
That I think we got split up a little too much.
Yeah.
Did you go up top?
Yeah, I'm way up high. I think we should head down, maybe closer to the water.
So east?
Even south. South first and then head east.
Okay, I'm at the south, bottom of the south side of the ridge.
Well, I guess I'm going to go all the way around here. This is where we need Jamin. I think it was on that last server when he, within like 10 minutes of being on the server, he already had a horse.
So he knows what he's doing, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, he always does the horse stuff.
Okay, I'm at the east side of the ridge. Are you coming around it? You said?
I'm kind of still on the south. I'm back down southern part of it. Tough to go in any kind of straight line.
Yeah, it's really rough
On that
ground.
There you are.
I hear you. No wildlife. Come on.
Just give me one sec here. Oops.
There's got to be something to hunt.
Where did you go?
I'm just a little bit. I'm in there. I'm around you.
Downhill?
No, I see you. I'm to your straight ahead, basically. I'm gonna head towards the water, look for animals, or just don't see anything.
There, I just promoted you in the guild
To what?
to member.
Oh, good. What does that get me?
I don't know. There's 7 different ranks. On the other server we're on, the 6th one is peasant. But you can set permissions differently for every level,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and that's something they've just added in. Thought I heard something, but apparently it's just a fire truck outside.
No, I heard birds chirping. I don't know, will birds chirping be an animal we can hunt? Or is that just ambient noise?
No, if you hear kind of like a squawking or something, that's a grouse.
Yeah, it was more of a whistling, like a small bird. Although, who knows, right?
And if you see a bear, go in the other direction.
So don't fight bears?
No.
Okay. Can I like
Maybe once you have a horse and you get your lancing skill up, you might be able to do that. But
Can I? There, that was some. That must just be ambient sound. It's like actual chirping and whistling. Although that kind of
yeah,
sound
grouses sound like sickly.
sick
weird.
chickens.
Yeah.
I'm listening so intently now.
Well, I think maybe the best time to go looking is right after they reset the server, because it respawns all the animals.
Oh, they only spawn like once?
Well, they will spawn at other times too, but they definitely will respawn when you reset the server.
Where'd you end up?
I can see
I'm having someone say search for animals under the hunting tab. How do I do that?
You have to have actually hunting 0. If you just look at the ground, be able to track peaceful animals.
There we go. Hey, that's good advice. Thanks. You failed to find any tracks. Okay, so we'll move and try again. That's
So that will find us like rabbits and grouse, which aren't going to get us a lot of bones, but it's something.
Thank you. He is behind you. That's. I'm brand new. I've been playing for an hour and a half. So setting a snare is how you'd get like chickens and stuff, if that was what we wanted to do. Hey, I found tracks going this way.
Yeah, so did I. The shape of the tracks tells you what kind of animals they are, but I don't know
Is this
that
some sort
well
of
enough.
like deer thing, maybe?
Oh, we'll find out.
It's a bear. Look out!
Well, it can. Like sometimes, if another animal crosses the path, sometimes you'll end up if you lose it, you track again, you end up tracking something else.
Almost like the bear would eat what you're after.
Whatever this was, it traveled in a straight line.
Back towards our house too, really. Yeah, this will be my first hunting, so I've... Is the track gone? Am I missing something?
It disappeared over the hill, but it's back again over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty interesting. I'm literally an hour and a half in, so I appreciate your help. He is behind you. Of course, my friend should have known about that.
I don't do tracking. I haven't really done any of this hunting stuff before.
Oh, okay. You're more just the builder guy.
Building and farming and stuff.
How did the deer, whatever this is, get up this hill?
Magical.
Magical. Did it fall down there and die?
Oh, now I got tracks heading that way.
Yeah, I do
Pretty
that
sure this
some
is where I
days
was
too.
before. Maybe we're just tracking my tracks.
My tracks appear to lead back the way I came from.
Come on, get uphill.
Did you find new tracks?
Yeah, they. Well, I don't know if they're new ones or if they just veered off, but
Where'd you go?
up the hill,
Like straight up the mountain?
pretty much. Yeah.
Alright, let's see if I can find you. Yeah, we just started on the server. We don't even have like everything built yet. So
I have this bad feeling that it's going to be all the way down this other slope. Yep.
yeah, holidays are good. We're on sort of a starting next week. We'll be off for 2 weeks, so I should get a lot of game time in then too.
Around.
It's very exciting. So you're trying to get to the north side of the ridge?
Well, that's where the tracks are taking me.
Okay, well,
This is a really steep, scary hill, though.
yeah, I don't see any tracks, so I'm just gonna try to find you.
I just heard you. There you are.
Oh, there you are. Perfect. So I should be able to find the tracks here then?
Maybe.
To me, they lead up to the top.
I'm looking again. Seem to disappear.
This way.
I got some this way.
Yeah, we're staying home for our vacation, so I'll be at my main rig. We have visitors coming though, so we'll see how that works out.
Feeling it's like some wild goose chase.
Yeah, it's just somebody with this little wooden like stilts, animal feet on the bottom of them, leading us around.
Yep. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, they're up over here. Like if you come right up to the peak, my tracks lead this way back the way we came.
Well, if you want to follow those.
Thanks, Braddycaster. I do have a
No,
group here.
quick.
We're on Discord.
Mine
It's
are
just,
heading straight
it's
north.
me and Major on right now. The other guys are not here at the moment. These are the guys that told me I had to buy the game, so I feel obligated at least to start playing with them. But we'll see. If I start enjoying it, maybe looking for more to do. What map is this? I'm being asked, and I don't know, so.
Don't remember what it's actually called.
Is there a way to check?
Riverside, maybe?
Oh yes, I remember seeing Riverside when I was logging
Riverside,
in.
yeah.
Riverside, apparently. Okay, well I've just left you behind. I'm going to see where these tracks go, so see ya. I'm actually at the east end of the
Fine.
ridge again.
Maybe we'll each find something to get killed by.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
If you-
great. I
just-
didn't find any tracks.
Just head east. I'm at the east edge of the ridge towards the water.
Hmm.
And the tracks just ended again, so whatever. Try it again, I guess.
Well, it could be somebody killed it, right?
Oh yeah, I guess, eh? Nope, they continue. Seem to. Maybe it got thirsty and it's heading to the water.
No, I'm not finding any track here.
Well, like I said, I'm on track, so maybe just come this way.
And you're heading east?
I am heading east towards the water, yeah. We're just coming
I'm just
down off.
north of you.
Okay, so we'll probably meet here. Actually, you know what? The tracks turn and go up this sheer cliff towards you. And I can't get up here. I jump? No. I don't know if I can get up this ridge.
Found somebody's hut.
There's a hut up there?
Yeah.
But there's. Let me see if I can come around and find these tracks. They appear to be heading towards you, north.
Oh, I got some new tracks. I bet you these are the same tracks.
How do we tell which way the tracks actually go? The pointy bit, probably? Or the open bit? Do you know?
I don't
Do
know.
you know? 'Cause for all we know, we're following the tracks backwards.
I think I might be. So if you found some, follow them to the south then. Follow the open part of it.
Follow the open part? Because what it
Follow
did,
the-
where I found it, it was the open part was leading, or the pointy bits was leading away from me.
Found a whole bunch of little huts.
Yes, go steal a laptop. it's
Grey
for the greater
Castle's
good.
Homestead.
See what we can do here. So why do we need bones exactly?
It's one of the things you need to get a claim going.
Okay, let me find you. Where are you?
These ones just petered out again, so I'm gonna come south.
Okay, because I'm on like the east end of the ridge, between the ridge and the water.
I'm north of there and east.
Like I'm up on the ridge. Yeah, I know they have some structure built back at the base. We were told by the other guy that we need to collect a bunch of bones. I thought I saw you, but it was just my shadow.
The shadows are pretty good in this game.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm coming down off the ridge towards the water. So, did you guys already get all the herbs and stuff for the monument? Sorry, push to talk. Did you guys already get all the herbs and stuff for the monument?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just the bones we need.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, Toast was part of another claim, and they gave him preps. They didn't have bone.
Can we get bones from fishing?
Nope.
Damn. Yes, it's always the pointy end of this foot that goes away from me. So when I find the track, it goes back, but it... Okay, where are you now?
Yes, definitely yes. Heading towards the water.
Okay, let's meet at the water. That'll make it easier. Never do herbs. Apparently the server's rebooting in a few minutes. 2 minutes. And
Yeah.
I have viewers watching the global chat for me while I try to play. That's amazing.
It's awesome.
Advantage. Hold your pitchforks ready, peeps. Is that because it's going to reboot?
Yeah, it just means there's going to be a mad dash to get back in.
So maybe we should be at our claim when the server reboots, or it doesn't matter?
Well, it doesn't necessarily matter. Just that when you...
Are you okay?
You'll find out what the cat's just knocked over.
Okay. His cats are real jerks. Sometimes. Yeah, that's what Major was saying. If we hunt after downtime, it's usually a lot easier. I think it's restarting because I can't move. That's what this probably feels like. My guy stopped moving, so I think it's rebooting.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to see the cat for a while. It scared the crap out of the cat.
It was loud here.
Yeah. It's I have this one big plastic container that's holding a bunch of the models from Rivet Wars that knocked off the top of my shelves.
All right, so I'm going to show the entire stream the name of our server. All 3 people. I'm pretty sure I added it to my favorites too, so it should show up there when it's rebooted.
If not, it'll be on in the history tab. You're just going to kind of sit here and just spam refresh.
Spam refresh, yeah. Yeah, Major was saying that they finally added carts to be pulled by horses, so we'll see. They've been after me to buy this game for months. I just didn't have the time, but with the vacation coming up, I figured now is the time to try it. For sure. Sorry about the sniffles, I woke up a little under the weather. It's up.
That was fast.
And we'll see. So now it'll let me know if I got in, right? It'll take 5 hours to load and then tell me no? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I get that. I play Eve, so I'm already used to games that require dedicating a lot of time. I've also played a lot of Ark. So this is like in my wheelhouse for time sinks. And Factorio, which if you've played that, you know what that does for time.
Should be easier to find some animals now.
Yep, sounds like it. That'll be good.
So we'll probably find a bear.
Of course, we'll spawn in right next to a bear. If it's anything like Ark.
On the other server, I spawned into the base one night, and there was literally a sow right at my feet.
So you ate it.
Yep. Dangerous. If there's a boar nearby, then that could cause.
Yeah, it seems these type of games attract to similar games. Like, you know, the guys I play with all play these types of games too, just because that's what they do. I'm gonna have to eat before we continue this adventure. I'm down near the water though, so.
Okay, I'll be there in a sec.
Sleeper's Forge, apparently.
Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. Haha.
Do I know who you are in Eve? He is behind you? A character I know? Or who you fly with? How many of this salmon do I need to eat? Jesus.
The higher the quality, the more food value it gives.
It's giving me 17.
Yeah, pretty crappy.
I'm just gonna eat it all, because why not, right?
If you find any apple trees, you could try
Picking
pulling apples off of them.
What's an apple tree even look like? I live in the city.
Just gotta look at all the trees. Or a hazel tree. Get hazelnuts off of it. Oh, I found a wolf.
Run? Because I don't know where you are. I'm like directly east of the ridge on the shore. Yeah, we're gonna probably start a
think-
server once the new Arc expansion
gonna try
hits. So I'm pretty excited about Aberration. That should be fun. Scorched Earth was a lot of fun when it first came out too.
I died.
Okay, so where are you gonna spawn?
Randomly.
Okay.
So kind of middle of the map on the far west side.
Okay, probably yeah. I'm gonna head down the beach here back towards home for now. We'll meet there ish and see what we can do.
I'm gonna
The reboot
try to
even
pray and.
maintained,
What's that?
the reboot even maintained the chat history.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. You don't see that very often.
At least by dying, it refills my food bar.
Is there any penalty to dying?
Yeah, you lose some skills.
Okay, well that's good. I like games where there's a penalty if you die. I mean, it makes it more exciting, right?
Mm.
Every time I undock my Macarial in Eve, it's an exciting moment. It's worth over half of my total worth.
You also get a death penalty, so your stamina recharges slower for a while.
Yeah, once you stop, I'm gonna probably do that at some point. But I'm not even at half yet for the hard stamina.
Well, first prayer attempt. Now I'm in the eastern side, but way north.
I do have a sling, and I learned how to use it just before we left for hunting. But thank you, absolutely. It's there number 1 and 2 in my quick bar, sling and rocks. I'm just trying to meet back up with Major.
To recharge your hard stamina, you just need to rest. Press 9, you'll sit down.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still above half, so I'm not too worried about hard
Yeah.
stamina. I found some sort of bird tracks. And it's heading sort of towards home, so I'm going to see if I can follow them to a meal. I'm assuming this will be a grouse.
Yeah, probably.
It's not cold enough for penguins.
I think it's just grouse and rabbits. Fine. Until you get your hunting up to like level 60.
So does running my stamina dry not good? That was some good English right there.
Well, if you run out completely, then your guy stops and starts breathing heavy for a minute.
But does that affect your hard stamina in any negative way if you run it that far?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thanks, he's behind you. Enjoy your shower. And thanks for the follow. Welcome back anytime. I do intend to stream all my other games on here as well, so be a lot of fun. Thanks for the help.
Maybe we should set up some snares too.
Should probably do that closer to home, right?
I think, yeah, because like rabbits and chickens we can kill in our inventory. Larger animals, you have to have them in a barn or something to kill them.
Oh, I'm trying to hunt this grouse. I figure I could probably kill it solo. Probably leads right to a wolf.
Could be. I'm almost back to where I first spawned in, where you spawned in.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna run right by me.
Are you north of where we were?
I am south of the ridge. Sort of halfway between the ridge and the water at the east end.
Oh, what's this up here? Is that a bear? No. Oh, it's a boar. Yep.
So every time I track, do I get skill points for it?
You're probably leveling up your hunting doing that. Well, of course I'm gonna find. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so
There is a boar and a sow. And another boar.
yeah, it looks like I've got 15 points in hunting. I think I had that lower than that when I started.
That. I wonder if I can kill that sow. Flint. Sonic.
Yeah, this grouse is heading straight back to base. Though I am still, I think, east of the clay. East and north, yeah. Do do do.
That didn't go.
So at 30, I can use animal traps.
Yeah, but you can do snare traps.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow, I keep getting like little short stints of tracks. I don't know what that means.
The tracks are apparently, I was looking on the wiki here when the server was resetting, are randomly generated. It doesn't necessarily mean that's where the animal went, just based on roughly where wildlife is.
What does that mean for hunting?
It should lead you to something. The
Well, I guess I'm still getting my hunting skill up either way, so.
How many fiber was it for that sling? 10, right?
10, I think, yeah. Well, yes, you lost all your stuff, eh?
Well, if I get back down there, I can pick it up.
It's probably a wolf
Not that
guarding
there's
it.
really, I guess it's the food.
Do do do, hunting. Yeah, I don't know. Following this path forever and still nothing. Still nothing. Tracking animals. I guess there's still a lot for me to learn. You know, how to hunt, for example.
Mm-hmm. All right. Branch. Now just
Okay, I'm now past our house or our home.
heard somebody ride by on a horse.
Let's see if I can find some apples or something. Just to have it. Do we need silkworm cocoons?
Not yet. Silkworm cocoons is a good way to level up farming. Pick in those, but you get to extract the silk fibers out of them. You have to have level 90 of advanced farming.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a few apples for now, just so I have food on me. Quality 51. Is that good for apples?
That's pretty decent.
All right, apples. So I'll go back and see if I can find this trail again. Now it's raining. Is that going to make it harder to hunt? And getting dark.
I don't know if rain has any effect on that.
Okay. Wow.
It used to be that you couldn't harvest crops in the rain, or you could, but you get really poor yield from it. But it
Okay.
looks like they've changed that now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna meet you back at our base for at least for now, and do some resting, and then we'll get back out. Dark will make. I just realized it's push to talk, and you couldn't hear anything I just said.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was talking.
I've been
away.
hearing you.
Are you watching the stream or?
No.
Okay, then you didn't hear what I just said. I'm waiting for you at base. I'm gonna rest and get my stamina up. Eat some apples.
I heard that. I don't think your
Okay.
push to talk is working properly.
Did you hear me to call you any names? Did you hear what I just said?
What?
No. Yeah, my push to talk's working fine. I just don't know when I let go of the button during that last thing.
Gotcha.
It's definitely interesting with, like, I mean, 2 hours and I'm still not really anywhere.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
You just fall off a cliff?
Well, I just prayed. It spawned me on top of a mountain. I took one step, and now I'm sliding all the way down. I didn't even take any damage, though.
Maybe this server has no fall damage.
Like snowboarding, but on stone, without a board.
Yeah, I'll probably go another hour and then have to take a break, I think. What time are we at? Yeah, it's 2:30. Gotta feed the kids.
Yeah. I gotta get some stuff done around here today, too, so. I'll probably take a break then, too.
Yeah, those apples gave me almost as much as the fish.
Well, the quality is a huge thing. With food, like that's like your basic level food, that fish. As you get into cooking, you can, as your cooking levels up, you can make food with more and more ingredients.
Okay.
You get all the way up to 5 ingredient food. That stuff also works good to help get your skill level up. If you press P, it brings up your stat page. On the left, it has like your hit points, stamina, and hunger. Underneath hunger is the food quality multiplier. And that's basically the multiplier on your stat in your skill increases when you're doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
With good like 5 ingredient foods, which you get much later in the game, you can get that multiplier up to like 5 or 7, I think.
Okay. Cool.
So it's a huge difference.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
All
grab
right.
a few more. I'm gonna grab a few more apples. Are you home yet? Or are you close?
No, I'm trying. I'm hoping the prairie thing will get me close, but oh, they haven't implemented the drop on prey. That's good.
Haven't
Ooh, this-
implemented the what?
The they've changed it now so when you pray, it drops all your inventory. It's not implemented on the server yet, so we should probably try to build some little houses so we can pray home. Also, when you die, you respawn back to your house too.
Okay. Now we can build a house. Is it one per each of us type of deal?
The basic ones, yeah, it'd be like tiny shack, I think they're called. Uses 5 building logs, 10 boards or 20 boards.
Yeah, maybe let's take a break from hunting once you're back.
Yeah, in 45 minutes or so when I get back. I'm gonna stop praying now, and I'm just gonna.
It's taking you a long time to pray to get home.
Well, because it just puts you somewhere randomly on the map.
Right.
So I was hoping it would put me, southeast. I did get into the southwest corner.
What would stop me from gathering apples? Do the trees get empty?
Yes.
Alrighty then.
And then you just gotta wait a few in-game days, and they'll regrow.
I got a small handful of apples, so I'll be good for a bit. So where do you want to build these huts? I don't know if I
They're
can
just gonna be
start it
temporary ones. We need flat ground. Like we could build them on where we've already paved.
just for now type of thing over in this back corner maybe? Like opposite the
Or
monument?
else, actually, better yet is we'll just flatten some ground nearby. Put a couple down. No, we want them in the claim once the monument's up.
Okay, I don't want to start them until I guess you tell me where to put them, or I guess it doesn't matter. We can always tear it down.
Well, basically, it's just like the kilns and stuff. When you put it down, it puts down like a blueprint kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you put the materials in, and then you finalize it. So if you want to play around with that, you can. It's just under construction.
Plaster tiny shack is what we're looking for?
Not the plaster one. Tiny shack.
I don't think I can build that yet. Found it. How do I... Okay, I can rotate it and everything, eh?
Yeah. It'll also show you how big of a space you want to slide it right to the edge or something.
Can I rotate my view somehow?
You can move. You can move around.
I see that, yeah. Cool. Maybe I want to flatten some more space because I can put it more into the corner if I flatten this one spot.
We'll have to flatten it and then also pave underneath it.
Well, let's try it. Might as well learn, right?
Yeah. I can delete it anyways.
It's not letting me flatten the ground. What happened?
You probably have to right click and select the option.
I was standing on it, so I think that was the problem.
Yeah, usually you have to be standing in the square beside it.
And then I can use F3 to see what level it needs to go down to, right? To match the other
Yeah.
ones.
So if you wanted, if it's gonna be partly on where the pavement is, dig it 0.1 below the pave part, and then we'll pave it.
0.1 below, because pave takes up 1. So if the pavement is 33.5, I got to go to 32.5.
No, 33.4.
Oh, 0.1, right. Duh.
Yeah. Every level you dig goes down 0.1.
That's cool. That's going to take me a while to get down there, I guess. I guess 6 digs.
That's nothing.
Yeah, I guess you guys had some crazy ones.
Like on Haven, when there was literally some blocks that we were dropping, because each 1.0 is like 1 meter, right? There was
Right.
some that we were dropping like 4 or 5 meters, 6 meters. 6 meters is 60, digging 60 times.
You have to get stone, I'm guessing, to pave it?
Yes. And a hammer. Well, you have a hammer.
Yeah, I have a hammer. It's not equipped at the moment, but... So I have to flatten and then dig it down. Don't flatten it and again. Flatten it again. Okay. Because it just came back up 1.
Yeah, well, don't want to use flatten. Flatten is just when it's the territory you're on and the one beside her are the same height. You'll flatten it, and then it kind of gives that green square around it.
Oh, okay. So
You
just
just
get
want to lower.
Okay, I gotta equip my hammer to even start the paving process.
Yep. Yes, and once you pave it, then flatten. Make sure you're standing on on pavement that's the same height, and then it'll flatten it all nice and green.
So stand on one of the green ones.
Yeah.
You make immense work, but you must have at least 30 stones. Alright, so I gotta go get some rocks. Do I just mine them at the rock place with a pickaxe?
Yeah, you have to make sure that the side you're digging in is actual stone and not dirt. You can inspect it.
So I gotta go into the hole that you guys have made over here?
Yeah, you just don't want to be in the mine at morning lag, because that's when the mines will start to fill in.
Okay. So what do I do with this dirt? Do you guys just throw this on the ground? Do we need it?
Yeah, let's put it on there.
I imagine we use that once we do planting and stuff eventually.
Yeah, you want high quality dirt. Although if you get dung from your stables, you can use that to improve the quality of the dirt.
Wait, I don't want to do this. So putting it on the ground is actually going to raise the terrain?
Yep.
Okay, so I probably don't want to do it on our paved stones.
No, definitely not.
All right. So you're saying don't be in You're saying don't be in the mine in the morning?
Like when morning lag hits, which on this server is right, it'll probably be at 3 o'clock, I think.
Is that the 10:53 is what time it is?
No, just like our actual time.
Oh, so it's about to happen is what you're saying.
Yeah. Because what happens is it's just before it starts to become light out, morning lag hits, and that's when it updates. Like it'll advance all the crops, the trees will grow, things like that. But because the server's doing so much, it stutters a little bit. This server's not bad. The other one is kind of terrible.
And so I'll get killed if I'm in here when it does it?
Well, sometimes it starts to close in, so you can't. It almost like it sinks in a little bit, so you can't get out. But you have plenty of time just to grab a little bit of rock. Or I've also seen times where the entrance will cave in, so you're stuck inside.
You gotta dig your way
out. Yeah, but if your inventory is full, you can't drop stuff out of your inventory inside the mine. So you're literally the only way out is to pray.
Okay. Which in most servers will leave your stuff behind. Well, you're still heading back, eh?
Yeah.
Did you get your stuff back?
No, but I'm getting close to where it was. Oh, I got my swimming skill up to 1.59.
You said pave it, then flatten it, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now I can build my house here. I'm sure you guys will approve. All right.
I'll be very hard pressed to find my stuff in the dark. It's hoping to be daylight by now.
Why is this house so much bigger than the last one that it looked like?
What do you mean?
Well, last time I did, I thought it only took 3 squares, or 3 by 3, 9 squares, but now it's taking up like all of them.
I think they're 3x4 or something. The shack. 4x4. I don't know. I haven't built one of those in a long time.
It's showing me 5 by 4 green in like almost an L shape.
In an L shape? And that's the tiny shack?
I hope so. I'm gonna cancel it and check it.
Well, you can put it down because you can always deconstruct it.
Alright, that looks different now. I wonder if I had the wrong one.
B.
Looks like 4 by 4. Oh, I see. I had it rotated off center. Where's the door on this thing? Yeah,
Have you placed it yet?
building my first house. No, it's showing me the blueprint. I'm sort of rotating it.
There should be one part where it's sticking out a little bit. Because it doesn't have a door per se. It's just like a hide covering kind of thing.
I see what looks like an opening. That might be a window, I guess. Oh, right there, maybe. That's the little hide sort of curtain.
Yep.
And if I rotate like this, it takes up the least space. Perfect. All right. And this is going to put in the blueprint, so we have to fill it with crap now. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Rotating worked. I didn't get a sign, did I? Was I standing in the wrong spot, maybe?
There won't be a sign. It should look like a building under construction.
Oh, I see. There's like little wood bits on the ground here.
Yep. Yeah, most buildings have it's a more obvious one, but that one is pretty subtle.
25er, 5 logs, 10 boards. Alright, so I gotta collect the stuff now, so I don't know how to get logs and boards. I'm assuming I cut down trees for that stuff.
You cut down a tree, and then when you cut down a tree, you get a log that's sitting on the ground. You can physically carry it around if you want to put it down somewhere else. But if you saw into the board or into the log, you can cut out billets, boards, or building log.
Does quality of materials matter much?
Not for this one. This is literally just a temporary house.
Okay. I'll build one, and then I'll guess I can build you one too, and you can claim it, or?
Yep. So basically, like a log will have a certain amount of wood in it. If you inspect it, it'll tell you.
Okay.
A building log will take 100 wood out of the log. A board will take 20 wood, and a billet takes 10.
Okay, yeah, so I have logs. We need 5, so we need like 500 wood for that.
Yep.
And then boards are what again?
20.
Okay.
And so the best trees, once we get there, is you get the higher level the tree, the more wood you get out of it. There's like 3 tiers. So a high level oak will give you 1,200 wood.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
they're
right
the best.
now, I'm gathering plant fiber. Because we need 20 of that too. And I knew how to get
And
that.
also, before you cut any trees down, check the quality of them. Anything that's like 90 plus, we don't want to touch right now.
Save it for the more important stuff.
We'll save it until we can pull high quality sprouts off of it, and then we can plant more.
Right on. Anything over 90, I won't touch.
Because I know there's a couple right by the area we've paved that are like 99 and 100. It's actually a really good spot that we have.
Is 100 the max?
Yes.
Okay. I'll need 11 more wood or plant fibers. Yeah, so far it is actually an interesting game. It's not like exciting that way, but
Well, the crafting stuff is cool. And then once you get into like the role playing and stuff like that, that's what really makes the game.
I imagine combat's pretty interesting too. If you're into
I can
that
hear
sort
it
of thing.
gross.
Kill it. We need meat and bones. Three more for this shack, and then I'll start working on the logs and stuff and see how that works. That's axe and saw I'll need, right? For getting logs
Axe to
somewhat?
cut down the trees and saw to cut them up.
Perfect.
Hey, you found one. Don't run away, little grossy.
Do do do.
I just one-shotted a grouse. Oh, I need a knife.
So major spruce tree quality 81. I might not use that for the temporary houses.
Yeah, take care of the lower quality stuff.
Let's see if I can find something usable here. So I left the 81 to find something smaller, and each one I found since is higher than the last. I'm up to 87.
It's all right.
There's a 94. That one's good to use, right?
Save it.
All right. So I cut it down for a... Yes, there it is. Eventually grow back or no? Not unless you plant them?
Depends on the server settings. They can have the server settings set so that trees will automatically regrow. But by default, it's not. Now we're in the absolute pitch black darkest part of the night.
So is my log on the ground here somewhere?
Yeah, like the tree will fall, but there'll be a log sitting on the ground. Same direction the tree fell. It'll be right beside it. Unless it was undergrowth.
Yeah, there's undergrowth all over the place.
You can cut that down, but it doesn't give you a log.
I may have to build a torch. That might
I
help.
want to too, but I can't find any. Too dark to go stumbling around in the dark to find some
Flint.
flint.
It should have fallen somewhere here. I can't find my log. It was a tree I cut down.
Did you dig up the stump too?
No.
Always dig up your stumps.
I can't find the stump now.
If you have F3 on it, the square should still be red.
I think I'm lost now.
Well, just gotta wait a few minutes, and the super dark will end here in a couple minutes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
'cause I
build
don't know
a
where my tree went.
campfire.
Oh no. Do I still have that flint? I'll see if I can build a torch. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, this is something new they added with this patch where it like the night is pretty light compared to what it used to be. And then all of a sudden you get this one part during the night that is like pitch black. Oh, there we go.
Okay, now maybe... Yeah, I don't see my stump or my log. So not helpful.
Well, we'll get some morning lag here right away. And then we'll be able to it'll start to lighten up.
So, So I'm looking for a red square that has a stump in it, right?
Yeah.
Just running around in circles looking for my stump. I found some undergrowth.
Feel free to cut that down whenever you want. It's just an annoyance.
All right. Well, we'll find that stump at some point, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
This tree's taking a long time to cut down.
Is it an oak?
No, it's aspen, which is hardwood, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Should probably leave that.
Well, it's fine. You can use aspen. Just don't cut down the high quality one. See?
Here's a low quality birch. I'll cut this one down.
Righty.
It's only like 40 something. Doo -doo -doo. So you need to, oh, okay. And there's my log. So it's better to carry this back before I cut it up?
Can like it. I mean, you move slower when you're carrying it, but it's easier than if it's got a lot of wood in it. It's easier than trying to carry the sod boards.
Yeah, I figured. I'll haul this one back. Now that I think about it, I think there was actually some logs back there already. But good learning experience, right?
Yeah, I got one bone out of that.
It took you that long to process the grouse you killed?
Well, I had to wait until it lightened up so I could find some flint.
Ah, okay.
I can hear him. Where is he? Quick sling. There you are.
I'm gonna put my log with these logs. Oh, that's cool how you place things down. Huh.
Yeah. Found another grouse. I'm not going to bother with it.
So if I have 160 wood, I can make one log and a bunch of boards.
3 boards, yeah.
Here we go, sawing our log. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, I got 1 bone, 1 meat, and 1 feather off the grouse. Means I can make some arrows.
With the feather, yeah. How many more bones do we need? How many more bones do we need? Stupid push to talk.
86.
Oh, good. So not many then.
Yeah, we'll start trapping. We'll get some chickens that way. Just means we're not going to get that monument up.
Why is my guy stuck in a weird pose?
Just go into combat mode and come out. Press R and then R again, and it'll fix it.
Okay, cool.
Just a glitch.
Yeah, fair enough. So I'm gonna go put this log in here and let's get a house started. Actually, I'm building a torch now so I have it on me. So would people be mad if I used up all these logs? Or should I just use the stuff I made?
Hey, you can go ahead and use them. Just means you gotta cut down more when it needs. So where it gets tough is when you have to take a 5-minute walk to get trees.
Yeah, I would figure if, when you're bored and don't know what to do, just go collect logs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Pile
Well,
them up
I
here.
think I'll probably end up going with forestry again.
Yeah,
That
so
way
they,
we'll be able to plant.
ooh, hardwood boards. That's probably what's taking so long, eh?
I don't know if it really takes any longer. I know, like the big oak trees and some like the hardwood trees are harder to cut down until you get your skill up. They're redoing the roof and the siding on the house next door, so I keep hearing stuff and thinking it's the cats doing stupid shit.
Yeah, construction has slowed down beside us, so that's good.
Yeah,
It's been quiet the last few days.
good. Hey, I found my way home.
I'm still sitting on some rock. I should put that somewhere.
How much?
70. I guess you might need it to pave your own place, eh?
Oh yeah. Now to go remake all my tools.
How do I place things on the ground without having it affect the ground?
For dirt and stuff, you can't.
Even rocks, you can't?
No.
Well, that's stupid.
You need something like a trader cart or something like that, or a horse cart to put it in.
So I gotta, if I'm standing on a green space and hit flattened ground, will that bring it down a level?
No,
Because I just
flatten. You can only flatten stuff on the tiles beside you, and it will just try to put it to the same height you're at. So if the spot beside you is lower than you, if you have something in your inventory, it will pour it out to raise it up.
Yeah, I accidentally put rocks on this
If it's
one.
too
so
high, then
one-
you'll dig it down.
Okay, so I gotta dig it down. Okay. I accidentally put more rocks on top of this section, and now I have to bring it down.
Oh, the section that was already paved?
Yes.
Yeah, so just dig up the rocks once and then flatten it. Paving will still be there.
So lower ground and then flatten it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's like right in the middle of our space too, so it's a pretty good spot to ruin.
Gonna have to kick you out of the claim for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, at least I'm fixing it. There, now no one will ever know.
I know.
So why are all these ones red over here? That's where the house is gonna go. Aha.
Red means you can't terraform it.
Yeah, this is the area where the house is gonna go apparently.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, good to know. So how do I get rocks out of my inventory? Just pave more spots?
Or just go walk off to the side somewhere where we haven't done anything and just dump them.
I guess, yeah.
Like there's that one little pile there of copper that Toast brought over.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just dump them over here for now. And no, not escape. And we can always dig these up later if we want to, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Alright, so that's one that's going to get me 2 more boards, I think, so that'll be 3 of the 5. This should give me 3 of the 5 boards, and then I need another couple of logs. Or was it 20 boards? I don't remember now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Construct. All right. Let's see. 10 logs. I have 3 of 10. And I need 4 more logs. Okay. Takes a long time to build your first house.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was like when I first logged in, right? When he'd started before me. And it was basically, he showed me how to make tools. He's like, here, go flatten this spot here. And we'll build a house.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, like I said, I picked a nice flat spot that you guys already paved for me, and I'm building a house on it.
Yep. It's a temporary one. Eventually we'll be able to build like a larger one that'll hold multiple people.
Right, cool. And these are easy enough to tear down, like get resources back from them and stuff?
You don't get resources back.
Oh, well, that's lame.
But the flame leader, which is me right now, can just sleep.
I don't think this game has any NPCs other than the
I guess anybody with
animals.
permission.
It's all players. This is my first. I've been playing for just over 2 hours. This is it. That's all I know. No NPCs in this game, right? Everything's player done, minus
right.
the animals.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So no NPCs. No. Apparently, lots of role playing and stuff. Once it's a new server, so everybody's still building
make
up.
us some tools now. Travel.
Major doesn't know I'm talking to you, so he'll occasionally talk over me. Well, he knows I'm talking, he just doesn't know when. Sawing logs. I keep pressing escape instead of tab.
Well, once you play this for a while, then when you go to play Ark, you'll find you start pressing tab all the time, which brings up the console.
Oh yeah, I bet you that's a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more logs for this one. That'll be good. Yeah, I picked it up. It was on sale. I grabbed it. Major's been playing it for a few months. He's been after me to come join him, so picked it up last night. Started playing today, just this afternoon. It is interesting. What other games do you play? Maybe it might be something up your alley. It's slow moving for sure. I spent about half an hour hunting and couldn't find anything. Yeah, so Ark, it's like Ark, but I've never played 7 Days to Die, which is what I assume that is. It's like Ark where you collect resources, but it's more, I'd say, not realistic, but more like that. So for example, right now these are raw logs I cut down from the forest, brought up here, and I'm cutting logs out of them. Construction logs that I then go over here and place into my, if I hit this button you can see the red space. I'm building a small shack here. So what I'm doing is putting all the materials in, press I, so that's my 5 logs. I need 8 more boards, and depending on the log you get a certain number of each thing out of it. What's in here? Apparently I some at point made extra logs. There was 2 construction logs sitting here, so I have 2 for your house when you're ready.
Yeah, when you're cutting and stuff like that, if your inventory is full, it'll keep cutting and it'll just dump them in a bag behind you.
Yeah, and it looked like it was about to expire, so I managed to pick it up, so that's good.
Well, no. So a bag will have a timer on it, so only you can pick it up for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Once the timer expires, it'll still be there, but then anybody can.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, if we set a frame up for you, I have 2 of your 5 logs already. So yeah, we're gonna probably, when Aberration hits, we're probably gonna actually go back to Arc for a little bit and try it out. But the guys I play this with, I'll play Arc as well, Major. Oh, I'm probably overburdened now. Okay, so I put it down, so for 2.5 minutes, I'm the only one that can pick it up.
That's right.
Alright, good to know.
Timers are different depending on what it is. Carts are about 20 seconds. Most other items are 3 minutes.
Okay, I need 6 more boards. I think I'm gonna get most of it out of this log.
I just hit 60 in nature's lore.
My carpentry's up to 20 now.
Yeah, goes fast. Well, at
Construction
low
is
levels it goes fast.
Construction's at 26, so I'm almost at the next unlock. Nature's Lore is coming along, 52.
I'm gonna make some snares.
Do you have to craft snares before we go out with them, or can you just place them?
You craft them. 2 branches, 10 plant fiber, and an apple.
Interesting.
But really, when you plant them, normally you want to put them on your claim.
So nobody else can use them?
Yeah.
Does an animal have to walk by, or does it sort of just create them?
It just kind of creates.
Alright.
But if you put them off claim, then anybody that wanders by can take the stuff out of them.
Should we also build Toast a little shack? Just
Yeah,
to be
whatever.
nice?
He can build his own.
Okay, no, don't need to be nice to your friends, okay.
Well, I thought you were logging off right away anyways.
I'll see what everybody else is doing. I want to play more. It's only a little bit addicting.
True.
Alright, I'm about to get my first shack up here.
You're probably going to have to back up. I should have.
Yeah, I probably won't get all the resources in this stint anyway. So I need to be outside the red area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all the resources are in. Oh, I need 2 more boards. I miscounted the boards. Ha. Derp. Two more boards. Here we go. And then do I have to do something to claim the house, or?
So, the way you can claim the house, what it means is that for 24 hours, the house is yours. For the small house, it doesn't really matter. Stuff that has a door that you can open and close, only the person who claimed it can actually use it. What you want to do is set it as your home.
Okay, so that you can.
That way, when you die or if you pray, it'll be back here. The keyboard shortcut for praying home is 8. But I'd be careful with using that, because if they change the server settings, you may drop all your stuff when you pray back.
Okay, yeah, I probably won't use it too much. It's more about if I die, right?
The main reason why you want to use it early is once it levels up your piety. Once your piety gets to 30, then it lets you pray to your god once per day in game day, and that increases your alignment. It's the only way to increase your alignment.
Hey, I have a house. Let's see if I put it the right way. Oh, did you just steal my house?
Ah, I'm in your house.
Oh, it's cool. Do I get to put beds and stuff in it?
Oh yeah, you won't. You can't actually claim it because it's on it. No, we don't have a claim.
I can
Weird.
set it as my home.
Set it as your home. That's what you want to do.
Haha. Okay, let's get working on yours, I guess, eh? Just put yours right beside mine if you're alright.
I think I'm almost tempted to maybe put them over here, just because on the paved area we're gonna need a blacksmith area
So go this
and
way
stuff
with
that
it.
would be a little
flatten
more
this out.
permanent.
Sort of flatten this out and go this way with it. Sorry,
me
wasn't
just-
pushed to talk. Flatten this out and go this way with it.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see. What the next step up for houses is.
You're gonna see if you can already build the next up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can, but it's more about the resources.
I'm just gonna try to find my rock pile, but I don't remember where I put it.
It's not worth it. That's when we get into mortar.
Okay, I'm gonna gather some stone so we can pave. Is that cool?
Yep. Actually, yeah. I wish I could remember. Yeah, Toast wanted to go out further this way because we're going to put a moat in over here so we can build the drawbridge.
A moat in.
Assuming we have some granite nearby.
So he wants. So we're gonna. Okay, you're gonna start flattening. I'll go get some stone. Looks like we'll need a fair little bit.
Takes 30 stone per spot, so that's what? 4 by 5 is 20. That's 600 stone. Level of these.
All right. Doesn't look like the mine changed all that much since I was last here.
If you look at the floor of the mine and inspect, it'll tell you how many days until it collapses.
7 days. Okay. And that just fills it back in.
Yeah. But it
Alright.
sucks because if you have stone at the surface, right, and you dig in, and it fills back in with regular dirt. So you have to dig out the mine.
Oh, so
You
it
can
doesn't fill in with
reinforce it.
stone.
No.
So you reinforce it,
it's-
it doesn't collapse.
Yeah, but you need to get your digging up. I think it is that.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get there. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. I guess you just do things to skill it up too. So.
Yep.
So with rocks, if you're overburdened, it just doesn't dig them out.
That's right.
All right. So now I'm gonna run back, and anything he's already dug down, I'm gonna pave and flatten. So I'll come behind you and just pave and flatten. Is that the move?
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Starting here. I carry like 100 stone at a time, so this is gonna take a while. Does your strength and stuff go up as you do things?
Yes. Like in your system. Oh, the chat window you have in the bottom right, there's 3 tabs, right?
Yes.
So the system chat is the one that'll tell you what your skills and stuff are increasing as you're doing things. When you go to the F10 screen to redo your interface, you can actually separate them out. I actually have all 3 tabs visible all the time.
Okay. I might play with that a bit once I know more what I'm looking at.
And people, especially people that do a lot of PvP, they like to have the stamina and health bars right near the center of the screen,
That makes sense.
just below center.
Hi, Skinny Survivor. How's it going? Thanks for coming. It is a very complicated game. I am now 3 hours in and haven't learned, still don't know what I'm doing, to be completely honest. But I think I'm doing it right. So we're gonna go all the way back to the same edge as what it looks like? You haven't dug this one down far enough. Oh, they're already paved, okay.
Those are paved, they're just not flattened.
So I have Mage on push to talk, so he can't always tell when I'm talking to the viewers. So just try
You can
not...
cut both these trees down that are going to be in the way.
Are
if you
those...
like.
I can do that. I can do that. I'll have to equip my saw.
The elm is like 80 something, but whatever. Really, once we get our forest rep so we can plant trees, it's oaks for hardwood and pine for softwood. Those are the best.
As long as Toast doesn't yell at me for cutting down his trees when he gets back.
He won't even remember. Plus, he wanted this all paved eventually, anyways.
This will help replace the logs that I stole from earlier. Yeah, it's one of those games for sure. It's right up my alley, though. I play a lot of games that take a long time to get into, or play them even, like Ark, Factorio, Eve, are all very similar learning styles, I guess, and time commitments. Is this tree not falling on me because I'm standing too close?
No, it'll fall eventually. Just some of them, it's a hardwood, so they take ridiculous amount of time to chop down.
It's a maple. Are we ever gonna? Can you get sap out of maple trees?
No.
Aw, not very Canadian of them.
Well, the development company is Russian.
Well, that's a few hundred hours. Yeah. So anything you can suggest, or anything that I might be doing wrong or need to look at, let me know. Because yeah, I'm definitely learning as I go here. I know Majors put, lots of hours in, but it's relatively new too.
You can just leave the log right there.
You don't want me to get it out of your way?
No, we'll leave it right there because we're going to be cutting logs anyways.
I like that uprooting doesn't take any time, which would actually be the harder part of getting rid of a tree.
Wait till you get to the other server. They haven't switched that on. That's a mod.
That's true. Yeah, those Russians and their bear blood. I like pancake syrup personally. And lots of it. Oh yeah, Craig came by on Sunday.
Oh yeah?
Hung out for a couple hours. He just bought a house. He's moving
nice.
in a few weeks, so I'll be helping him move. Looks like we might start getting together every so often to play Dystopian Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you see that it was picked up?
Well, I heard that was it Wayland Games or somebody that bought them, but I haven't any details.
Yeah, there was a post on Reddit about it where they're gonna basically continue on. They're looking to explore the storyline, so it sounds like they're just going to continue development of the game, hopefully.
That's cool.
But they didn't pick up everything. There's some of the lines they didn't get, so I don't know. Like, they got the main ones.
Well, I'm sure they're not going to pick up Halo because the license alone isn't worth it.
I actually think it was the publishing company they didn't get. They just got the rights and the model, the molds and stuff.
That makes sense.
So I imagine they have their own publishing company anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's War Chest or something is what their miniatures line is called. They did what was it? Zombies. What's that game? I don't know where this log went. Whatever, we'll find it.
Which one? The one you just cut down? It's right here.
There should be 2 over there now.
Computer's broken. It keeps hiding the log.
It's probably more me not knowing what I'm doing.
Could be.
So some of that ground you're having to bring up, is that right?
Nope. Well, I'm just dumping it behind me, but this is all lowering. I think I just got a couple more spots to do, and then we'll have room for that.
Yeah, it's 4x4 if you make it square.
To be honest, I haven't really seen too many people put them at angles.
They take up extra room.
Yeah. Although part of me wants to put this one at an angle just because it would really mess with toast.
Alright, I gotta go get some more stones. But yeah, so far enjoying it. 3 hours, 10 minutes in. I'm starting to get my skills up. I think I can do 2 harvests of rock before I'm full. It's getting easier to find our home base with that house there.
Yep.
And so he wants to build out towards the water.
No, just a little bit further. Because you know how, because for part of it, the ground is lower past the paved part. Then where it gets higher here, he wants to dig a little narrow trench to put the drawbridge in. It's just really just an excuse to have a drawbridge.
Ah, I see. Okay. So terraforming spot for another house. Paving. Flatten. So it looks like you have enough room dug up now, eh?
Yep. Get it paved. Maybe I'll go get a load of stone.
Yeah, this will be, I think, I'll have to go back after this one. Because I can only carry about 100.
Gotta get that willpower up. Although paving does increase willpower, so that will increase what you carry. Oh yeah, part of the problem is you're digging in your stone.
I'm doing what?
Well, where you're mining, there's no, it's dirt and stone
No,
combined.
It was stone where I was. I was digging in the
Would-
sort of the wall
Oh, back out?
Yes.
Okay. You can dig the... Like where the dirt is, you usually get some rock. And once you get past that, there'll be more rock underneath somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not seeing my willpower come up. I'm seeing my intellect and my strength and construction artisan for doing this work.
Well, construction and artisan are skills.
Yeah, so I'm seeing intellect and strength. That's whatever I'm doing, paving and flattening. %15 left in this. I'm doing a dig tunnel forward. Is that the right thing to be doing?
Yeah, that's the easiest. Because if you notice, like where the stone is, where you're walking is all stone. So that once we use that up, we'll have to start down on a lower level.
Yeah, start working our way down. We'll see. Lots to know. Oh, you know what? I could actually go higher. I keep forgetting that I can go over the overburden number.
Oh yeah.
That's why this will help.
Although,
I should eat soon.
you probably only need about, whoops, one more thing. I got most of what we need. Oh, with the hammer.
Worst case, I'll just make some more flat areas, right? Because I have 200 stone now.
Yeah, there's some other areas that are ready for paving.
We're almost there. We're almost ready to start building your house.
Yep.
So, 2 levels out. We have a couple logs too, so that's a good start.
Well, that one tree will have almost everything we need for this house.
The big one?
Yeah, because the elm was, maybe it was the maple was a high level one, so that would have 800 wood in it. 600? Can't remember.
Yeah, we'll see. The other log's over here somewhere. Actually, I think I see both of them now from where I am. So once you're done that row, that'll fit your house. And then I'll just use up the leftover for my stone around this area. Nice and flat. Beautiful. This one's a little bit high, eh?
What's that?
Was that 34? This bit of ground here?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll get it down. Get it down to 33.4, and then pave it, and then flatten it. 2 more. Whoops. Don't click. Oh, I can't take anymore. Okay, so I gotta move and dump out some of this dirt. Go back here and do that. Maybe I'll start raising the section near where we're building. That'll help if we ever decide to expand this way, I guess. And we'll bring this one down a couple more. Doo-doo-doo. And one more. And we'll pave it. That'll bring it up 0.1, level with this ground. Sweet, and then we'll flatten it. That's under here. What would flatten with a slope upward do, particularly?
That's if you want to have a ramp. So slope upward is basically, it has to be 0.3 higher than what you're standing.
Ah, okay.
And then everyone after that goes up by 0.5. And then when you go from a slope back to flat, it goes up by 0.2. So even up.
Oh, I see. My prerequisites aren't high enough, so my construction isn't going up anymore.
You need to get your artisan up.
So I need to be doing something other than...
So terraforming, like so digging,
That's what I'm
is a
doing
good
now,
one.
yeah. Well, then maybe I shouldn't be paving, and I should be letting you do that. Whatever. Because it's kind of wasted points, right?
You can also stripping bark, like pulling bark off of trees. I think increases artisan.
Well, the only thing I'm not getting benefit from is paving, and this was my last one. Anyways. I just wanted to use up the stone that I had. So, okay, what's next? We're gonna place your house here. Sorry, push to talk. Are we ready to place your house?
Yeah, I will. I just went to make a saw.
I'm gonna equip my saw. Did you move one of the logs?
Oh.
We should probably move it out of here, eh?
I don't think it matters for this part.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I only see the one now.
Oh, is there building logs on the ground still?
Yeah, there should be 2 back over where the other logs were on the other side of my house. Let's move this one out to where I can see it. Because is it that one log there will probably be enough for the whole house, right?
It'll be close.
Did you get those other logs?
Yep.
Okay. Make as many boards out of this last one here as I can.
Well, don't go too crazy. We don't want to cut extras. We don't have any place to store them right now.
I guess, yeah, okay.
But if you want to cut boards, I'm just cutting the last 3 logs.
Okay, well, I'll finish off this one that we've already hacked into. Just because it's less logs then, right? And we'll get some boards. We'll get this house built.
Man, do I miss metal tools.
Makes things a little easier.
Yeah, it's faster too. Faster, better quality. They last longer too.
I'm up to 2 boards so far.
2 boards.
Should be 3 here in a second.
Oh, I guess we need some plant fiber, eh? We'll get that.
I'm gonna have to eat too at some point.
Yeah, well, I think I might.
I mean, in game.
Oh, in game. Might have to log out here quick too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna shut it down here in the next. Once we get your house up, maybe. Be a good place to draw it to a close.
I'm not going to claim it yet, so if Toast comes by, he could claim it if he wants it. Damage is almost at 0. My food is low. Once we get houses done, then we need a better supply of food.
The eating sounds are gross.
Wait till you hear the sound of skinning animals. Sounds kind of the same, but a little more gross.
It's a little meatier.
Yeah.
So if I get 16, then one more won't be too much. And 99. Perfect. There's 3 logs.
And when you're resting, your food drops quite quickly.
Yeah,
So
I,
you know.
I noticed that when I was resting earlier.
And you can't do anything while resting. You can't even eat while resting.
Okay, 3 logs in. I have at least 1 more back here.
Boards, you mean?
Boards, that's what I meant. You know what I meant.
Check my stairs.
I actually have some more dirt to get rid of. I'm going to do that too. I'm sort of building up this backside in case we ever decide to raise it.
The back. Well, it's going to extend back.
Yeah,
like another 4 tiles. Because we'll have a big stone wall around the monument.
Okay. Well,
And then probably stuff outside too.
okay. Well, yeah, lots of work here, I guess. Once we start expanding.
Yeah.
So get a few more boards here to this log, and we'll see where we're at. I didn't even inspect this log. I should have seen what how many boards I was going to get out of it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Cut until you have all you need, or there's no more wood.
Yeah, but if I knew how much I was going to get. So now carpentry isn't rising either.
Yeah, everything. It's because they're all underneath
Willpower?
artisan.
Artisan. Well, artisan is going up, so...
What is your artisan at?
Let me check. That's in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, just press L. Artisan is the very top skill.
The yellow number or the green number?
The yellow one. The green is, that number doesn't make sense to me. It's like your maximum,
I'm at
but
50
it's, I don't know how that's calculated.
I'm at 52.
Yeah, so when you get to 30, it means you have access to the skills, to the skill after it. Once you get to 60, then the skill after it you can level up as high as you want.
Okay, so I just need to keep...
So
grinding
until your artisan hits 60, like carpentry, construction, all those, you can only get to 29.99.
Yeah, that's what they're at. I see that. Okay. Even though my green number says 34?
I'm not sure what that number is.
How many boards did I already have? I don't remember now. 3, I think.
There was 3 in there, yeah.
Okay, so one more. Alright, so that's all the boards. You got all the plant fibers?
Yep. Oh. So have you looked in global?
No, I haven't.
Alt F4 for free gold. And then some other guy says, I did it, it works, guys.
Okay. Still trying to get away with that, are they? That's
Yeah.
like as old as the internet.
It's old, but it's still funny. Especially when you catch somebody on it. Pretty good start.
Yeah, not bad. We got houses. We got. I don't even know what these things are for yet, but I guess we'll figure that out.
Furnaces are like your primitive way of turning ore into lumps and bars.
So that you can use it to make
Stuff.
so you can use it to make better other things. And this is for clay,
Yeah.
probably making clay pots and stuff.
Well, the kiln you can fire. Yeah, you can make clay vases. You can make clay tiles for some of the bigger buildings. You can also use it to make charcoal. You put hardwood billets in it and let them cook up, and then you pull out a whole bunch of charcoal, and that's what you run everything on. Instead of like even campfires and stuff, instead of burning wood, you burn charcoal. It lasts way longer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. All right, well, it's a good time for a break. If you decide to come back later, shoot me a text there, and maybe I'll jump back on. We'll see how things are going.
Okay.
If I do get
Yeah,
bored, if I get bored, I'm gonna come and remove this.
Remove what?
This little peak we have in the middle of our base.
No, that's our copper.
Oh, I didn't know there was copper there. Okay.
Yeah, because that's basically because you can't put the stuff in storage until you have like big warehouses. So what you're gonna find, you're gonna log in sometime, and there's gonna be a great big pile of iron over here somewhere. I'll bet you.
Makes sense. Okay, then I won't dig that down. It just looked funny
Yeah.
in the middle of the base here like this.
Yeah, it can be annoying a bit too, but early on, it's really the best way to store stuff.
Yeah, I guess until our monument is finished.
It looks funny with just like nothing there, just the frame.
Doesn't look funny to me. I've never seen anything other.
Well, you'll see the monument soon enough.
All right, well, I'm gonna log out for a little bit. We'll take a break. Like I said, if you decide to come back later, let me know.
Okay.
I'll see how. I'll go spend some time with the family, I guess.
Yeah. See.
You know, like I have to.
Sounds good.
Thanks a lot. That was a lot of fun. Talk to you later.
You betcha. Bye.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna shut it down for a little bit. I don't have a schedule for streaming at the moment, so I'll be back when I'm back. I'm hoping to come back a little bit later today, but we will see. But thanks for watching. Thanks for all your guys' help if you're still around, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.